Captain, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Tell us what are you looking forward to in this test with Afghanistan and beyond?
Yeah, I think obviously conditions here are really hot, and hoping we just get a good cricket wicket. We obviously want to negate a little bit of the spin, which conditions down in Bulawayo generally turn a little bit more. But I think just from our guys over the past 2 days, I think guys have worked extremely hard. So hopefully there's a bit of reward for the hard work that guys have put in.
In the previous matches in the White Ball series, we've seen a batting collapse most of the time. Have you tried to rectify that?
Yeah, we've definitely put a few plans in place to try and rectify that. I think, with the swinging ball and again also with the spin. So these 2 days have been crucial for us in fine tuning, any technical issues, maybe a few different positions, I think, for batters and that. But again, guys have really put their heads down over the last 2 days, and with having that white ball series in mind, trying to figure out solutions for the issues that guys faced in that series.
What are you as senior players doing to try and ease the pressure on the debutants and not much experienced players to try and cope with what is happening on the wicket?
I think, look, it's always difficult because as senior players we obviously want to lead from the front, and in that last game you saw Sean Williams did exactly that. Unfortunately, he just didn't have somebody to bat with him. But I think those little performances, I think, mean a lot. Off the field, there's just a lot more of encouragement and reassuring the guys that these are the challenges that you face in international cricket. International cricket wasn't supposed to be easy, so it's about finding solutions to those problems, working at them. And as you go along throughout your career, you're always going to find different challenges because people work you out, quite easily. So I think the guys have been really good. Guys have responded really well to a lot of that. So I think these last 2 days, I think will show hopefully when the test starts on the 22nd.
What do you have to say to the fans who will come watch you guys on the 26th?
Oh, look, obviously Boxing Day, it's a special occasion for Zimbabwe cricket. So if anybody is around in Bulawayo, guys must come out and support us. We know that things obviously haven't been going great of late, but we really do appreciate the support that we get from the fans. So yeah.
Skipper, just looking at how Zimbabwe's performed from the white ball series, like he mentioned, the difference in terms of the gap in between the last test that we played coming into this one, how realistic can we be that we can get a positive result from it? And so when I say positive, it's not only in terms of looking for a win, but to have a positive in terms of how we play. How feasible is that?
Yeah, I think being here at home in our home conditions, obviously something that we are used to. I think that holds us in good stead as well. Conditions will be a little bit tricky. Obviously, there might be a little bit of rain around, so that might affect the way the wicket plays. But I think guys are really excited to play Test cricket again. It's obviously been a long gap. We've got 2 tests now, and then Ireland come for a test early February. So, and next year there's a lot of Test cricket coming up. So this is sort of looking at the start of a Test cricket year for us, which is really exciting.
And then we look towards the side that we have. You spoke about being excited playing in the home conditions. How favorable will those be to us? Because we've seen other nations using home conditions pretty well. How would we best utilize the conditions that we have? Because we play a lot of domestic cricket here, and this is one of the grounds that we use. How best do we use that to our advantage?
Yeah, look, I mean, I can't really dive too much into certain plans and things, but I think we understand the ground, we understand Queens, we understand how it plays, and I think strategically, I think using that to our advantage, knowing how to bat on it, how to bowl on it, how to set fields and things like that on it, I think will be crucial for us.
And lastly, I'll come to you personally. You've been scoring runs in the longer format of Red Bull for Zimbabwe and domestically. How do you feel coming now into this test match? Do you feel under pressure because you've been the mainstay for Zimbabwe cricket for quite a long time? How do you feel personally coming into this series?
No, personally, I feel good. I don't really feel under pressure as such. Obviously, having runs behind you helps, especially in our domestic 4-day stuff. But knowing that, playing international cricket, there's quite a big gap between the two. And again, I approach it the same way I approach any game. You always try and get your preparations out the way, make sure that you've got a clear mind, and come in and obviously give everything that you've got.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.